Hi everybody, my name is Kai and welcome back to another episode of Kai's Corner on the 480 Experience. Today we're going over a series review between your Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Arizona Diamondbacks suffered a heartbreaking loss night one against the Los Angeles Dodgers here at Chase Field. And one of the coolest things about this game did not come on the D-back side of things, but it did come on the Dodgers side of things. Shohei Ohtani officially goes 43 for 43 the same night that they played the D-backs in Chase Field. This game was really close. It was not really close going into the ninth inning. However, the D-backs had an explosive rally going for 4 runs, making the game 9-10 in the bottom of the ninth. Great players from tonight, too, included Will Smith's 3-run homer, Freddie Freeman's 2-run shot, and Eugenio Suarez blasting a 2-run homer, giving him his 21st of the year. Corbin Carroll also blasted a solo home run shot, which was awesome to see, and it looks like he's finally got some power back in that bat. I know one of the things about this game that made it really hard to watch was the blowout really early on. The Los Angeles Dodgers piled up on the D-backs super early, especially when they hit the 7th inning where they really bust the game open. This was a hard loss for the D-backs. It set them back 4.5 games from first place in the NL West, which was a real crusher. And the Arizona Diamondbacks knew that they had to step into Game 2 with all the knowledge they had from Game 1 in hopes to get a win and take a step closer into being the NL West champs. Moving over to Game 2, the Los Angeles Dodgers and the D-backs had another very close game. I would say the second closest of the whole series. The Dodgers got on the D-backs super early. The D-backs actually retaliated really early in the first inning here. The D-backs put up 4 runs in the first. The Dodgers put up 3. And then the Dodgers followed it by putting up 2 in the second. This game was great, though, too. Corbin Carroll had a great hit, too, really showing off his speed. Also, one of the top 5 runners around third base during that game, too. He averaged, I think it was in 14.3 seconds, he rounded the bases with a top speed of 29.5. That's insane. In case you guys are just wondering, that's like an absolutely wild stat. Like, that's track and field type of stuff right there from Corbin Carroll. Crazy to see speed like that on the bases. Also, fun fact too, a little tidbit here. Corbin Carroll was the fastest player of last year and is now the fastest player of this year, beating players like Elly De La Cruz by 0.2 miles here and there. But Corbin Carroll's max speed onto first base earlier this year was 20.9. Elly De La Cruz's is a 20.5. A lot of credit to be given to Corbin Carroll this year in terms of his speed, really flexing on him in my opinion. One of the other guys too, big pickup for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman had a go-ahead 2-run single. That was back there in the second inning, like I told you guys. Lourdes Gurriel, he also hit a solo shot, his 17th bomb of the year. Freddie Freeman hits the Dodgers' 3rd home run. I mean, he's just been absolutely insane. Ohtani also hits his 44th bomb at Chase Field. Not a great game. I was very upset with the way that the Dodgers performed. They were just on the D-backs super early on. The D-backs, too, also had Ryan Thompson, one of their better starting pitchers in the top 5 rotation for them, on the mound. You know, he's been the only pitcher to go with a sub-3 ERA this year in the entire D-backs lineup. So it was really disappointing to see Ryan have a rough game out there, especially with, the Dodgers having one of their bullpen guys get his first win. So congrats to Kasparius there. Evan Phillips, too, got his 18th save of the year, too, in that game. So that was a lot of credit given to the Dodgers there. Really sucked to see on the D-backs end in terms of pitching. It was just their bullpen. Their bullpen is just killing them lately, and it's so tough to watch, especially with them having players like Justin Martinez, guys like Ryan Thompson, Zach Gallen, other players too like AJ Puck in the pen that they all traded for, and we're really hoping we're going to be, standout stars are just underperforming, and it has been absolutely atrocious to watch. However, with a even better mindset going into Game 3, the Arizona Diamondbacks wound up annihilating the Los Angeles Dodgers. 14-3 was the final there. Arizona put up 8 in the second inning, and that alone killed the Dodger spirits. So that was a great game. bats were really firing on all fronts. Randall Grichuk was the fan-voted player of the game that night with a home run, a double, and 4 RBIs on him for the night. Great job by Grichuk. He also had 3 runs himself, so congrats to him. Eugenio Suarez also went 2 for 5, blasting a home run with 2 RBIs and 2 runs. Geraldo Perdomo having himself a really good night there. A double, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. Congrats to him, you know. The D-backs, too, my favorite stat about this game, 27 total bases. 27. That is insane. That also, by the way, this game from the D-backs made the D-backs the 18th team of the season to win by 10 or more runs, which is the most in MLB history. So congrats to D-backs for actually breaking the history streak. I feel like that's not getting talked about enough right now, but that was a really crazy game. The D-backs are the 18th team, though, within 2024 to win above 10-plus runs. So congrats to them for doing that. And again, a lot of that has to do with Randall Grichuk going 3 for 5 with, you know, the 4 RBIs he had. But great night overall. Brandon Pfaadt pitched that game. 4.32 ERA for him right now. Still kind of high. I know he's trying to bring it down a little bit. He's talked about it too in practices and stuff like that. But 9 for 7 win-loss record, not bad. I really appreciate it from Brandon Pfaadt. He's doing a great job right now. So yeah, congrats to the D-backs with a wonderful win. Absolutely masterclass 2 nights ago. But we're going to get into the final game of the entire series where let's just say the D-backs really underwhelmed me, especially with how they did the previous night. The D-backs wound up, sorry guys, 2 seconds. The D-backs wound up losing that game 11-6. Really rough loss. I know there was so much more I just wanted to see out of the bats from us that night. Corbin Carroll had himself a wonderful game. Ohtani wound up finally going 46 for 45, which puts him even closer to the record, which I'm not a fan of. Personally, you guys will hear this from me in a little bit, hopefully in a future video, but I do not think a DH is allowed to win an MVP. So, call me crazy, but I know that's a really hot take right now among fans. My take is that I don't think he should win it, even though a 50 for 50 season is absolutely insane. But diving into this game a little bit further, Freddie Freeman, 2 home runs, a walk, 5 RBI night for Freddie, player of the game. Congrats to him. Always been a fan with him, especially when he was with Atlanta. Teoscar Hernandez having himself a 5 for 5 night. Great work from him behind the dish. Had a 3-bagger, a double, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. Don't see many stolen bases from Teoscar that often. Eugenio Suarez, too, blasting his 23rd home run of the year. Having himself a great night going 3 for 4 at the plate. Double, RBI, 3 runs scored. Great job from Eugenio. Arizona just not able to get it done in the series. Really sucked to see that from the Arizona Diamondbacks, especially, like I just said, having a phenomenal night there. But the Arizona Diamondbacks still hold the top card. My bad, folks. The Arizona Diamondbacks still hold themselves with the top spot in the wild card race currently for the National League. They're still about 5 games out from first place, which kind of a bummer. This was a really big series for Arizona. They needed to win, just kind of blew it, I feel like, with the last game, especially the first one. Should not have let the Dodgers get up so early. But the Dodgers did a great job offensively. I mean, this was an absolutely crazy series all the way around. The D-backs had, I think it was 180,000 plus in attendees for the whole series, which was the most for a series since 2001. Absolutely insane, by the way. Wild. But I do think that the D-backs could have done a little bit better. I think they should have focused more on their pitching. Trying to get things done a little bit too early was the main issue for Arizona, as the Dodgers were hopping on them too early. So just an all-around rough series for the D-backs. It does suck to see that they might not be in contention for the first spot in National League West. I know I was really hoping so they could get that first home game, opening up the National League, pennant race with, something a little special here at Chase Field. But yeah, that was the series recap, guys, for the D-backs versus the Dodgers. Congrats to Ohtani. Hopefully he hits the 50 for 50 mark. Arizona, hopefully they do a better job going up against San Francisco in this upcoming series. I know they're playing over in San Francisco at Oracle Park. Best stadium in baseball, might I add. But, good luck to the D-backs. Hopefully they can secure a win. I know they're facing Hayden Birdsong tonight, too, on the mound. So, rookie, still young, has a lot of potential. But, I know he's been having some issues with his command lately. So hopefully the D-backs can find that weak spot really early. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This is just another episode of Kai's Corner.